Hey guys, welcome back. I hope everyone's having a good Friday and ready for the weekend. My day's been up and down, but overall pretty good. My husband finally got a job. Yay! So he starts on Tuesday, and I'm praying that this one works out better than the last job he had gotten because they kind of just like had him start and then they messed everything up, and then when he tried to like call them and like with HR and get it all cleared up, they just kind of like left him hanging. And that was that. They like never called him back or nothing, and so it was pretty messed up. They wasted a couple weeks of our time, and um past is past, but it was frustrating. But he got a job now, so hopefully God um this one works out, hopefully. And that, I prayed a lot about this to God, and I was just like, please, like, just help us, help him find the next right job for him right now for our family. Um, because, we need some income. So, to pay our bills while he finishes school over the next couple months. So, everything else, can wait till the future, till we're better off financially. So, as long as we have everything we need right now, and that I'm able to still stay home with our daughter, because that's our number one priority, is that I stay home to take care of her. So um, I feel very, very blessed that we're able to do that, and I thank God about that all the time. So, but anyways, so yeah, everything's good. The weekend's coming up, and I'm enjoying the Psalms book. Um, it's a little interesting just because there's not like a plot line, and it's not like a story. It's more just kind of like a collection of poems and songs. But it's nice. It's calming. So let's get into it and see what today has to offer. And I don't want to say like offer, because I know that the Bible's not like, it's not about just, oh, what can I get from the Bible? I didn't mean it like that, but I just meant like, let's see what today's chapters have to say. Sorry, the word offer was not the correct word I was looking for. It's more just let's see what the Bible has to say today. So let's get to it.
I have called upon you, for you will hear me, O God. Incline your ear to me and hear my speech. Show your marvelous loving kindness by your right hand, O you who save those who trust in you from those who rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me under the shadow of your wings, from the wicked who oppress me, from my deadly enemies who surround me. They have closed up their fat hearts. With their mouths they speak proudly. They have now surrounded us in our steps. They have set their eyes, crouching down to the earth, as a lion is eager to tear his prey, and like a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Lord. Confront him. Cast him down. Deliver my life from the wicked with your sword, with your hand from men, O Lord. From men of the world who have their portion in this life, and whose belly you fill with your hidden treasure. They are satisfied with children, and leave the rest of their possession for their babes. As for me, I will see your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake in your likeness.
So all those verses that we just read, um, I found so fascinating because I kept thinking about like the enemy, the darkness. And I don't want to say the specific words because I know YouTube is like picky about words and stuff. Um, but I kept thinking about that when it was talking about like cast him down, and they're crouching on the earth and surrounding us, and like things like that. I was just, and then they are satisfied with children and leave the rest of their possession for their babes. That one too, I was like, that's weird. Like, I don't know, those whole like that whole end of that chapter that we just did right now was just very fascinating. I don't know. It made me just kind of think, like, what's being said there? Like, what are they getting at? Because that's all I could think about was it was referring to the darkness, the dark spirits and stuff. So, uh, yeah, interesting.
I will love you, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. I will call upon the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. The pangs of death surrounded me, and the floods of ungodliness made me afraid. The sorrows of Sheol surrounded me. The snares of death confronted me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried out to my God. He heard my voice from his temple, and my cry came before him, even to his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations of the hills also quaked and were shaken because he was angry. Smoke went up from his nostrils, and devouring fire from his mouth. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also, and came down with darkness under his feet. And he rode upon a cherub, and flew. He flew upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place. His canopy around him was dark waters and thick clouds of the skies. From the brightness before him, his thick clouds passed with hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord thundered from heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice, hailstones and coals of fire. He sent out his arrows and scattered the foe, lightnings in abundance, and he vanquished them. Then the channels of the sea were seen. The foundations of the world were uncovered at your rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils. He sent from above. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, from those who hated me, for they were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my calamity. But the Lord was my support. He also brought me out into a broad place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness. According to the cleanness of my hands, he has recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also blameless before him, and I kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore the Lord has recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his sight. With the merciful, you will show yourself merciful. With the blameless man, you will show yourself blameless. With the pure, you will show yourself pure. And with the devious, you will show yourself shrewd. For you will save the humble people, but will bring down haughty looks. For you will light my lamp. The Lord my God will enlighten my darkness. For by you I can run against a troop. By my God I can leap over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is proven. He is a shield to all who trust in him. For who is God except the Lord? And who is a rock except our God? It is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like the feet of deer and sets me on my high places. He teaches my hands to make war so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have also given me the shield of your salvation. Your right hand has held me up. Your gentleness has made me great. You enlarged my path under me, so my feet did not slip.
There we have it. I definitely, um, sometimes when I see verses about how it says, God will shield you and protect you and bless you as long as you put your trust and faith in him. And sometimes I'm like, oh man, like I really want to get to a place where I have like that just like no doubt, just raw faith and trust in God. Because I'll admit, guys, I'm not there. I'm not. I'm not 100% there. There are days where, yeah, I really do have faith and trust in God. And I think there's a part of me deep down that really knows that I can trust and have faith in God. But I'm just not there yet. I'm not there yet on my walk with God. I'm not that deep in my faith yet. I'm not that deep in my trust in God. And it's not because of anything God's done. It's just I've been hurt and let down and betrayed by just too much in my life to where I have just very deep trust issues. And so for me, like with anyone, I need time. I need time to see that I can trust you, that I can lean on you, that I can put my faith in you. And with God, it's no different. I know that God doesn't have to and shouldn't have to, um, prove to me that I can lean and trust on him. It almost feels like rude to like ask that of him. But I think at the same time, God understands that what I've been through and how hurt I've been and everything that's happened to me. And I think he understands that um, I need time. Like I think if say I've always wanted to adopt a child in the future, adopt a child that came from like a bad home and take them in and give them all the love and care and hopefully help them so they don't have to struggle like I did. And like in their 20s and stuff. I would love to do that. I would love to like if there's like a child out there one day, when they're young or something, and they come from a bad home and they need a home and parents and someone who's going to love and guide them. And I would love to adopt a child one day, if that's God's plan for me. But I'm not going to expect that child to come in and just immediately trust me and have faith in me. I know that that's something I will have to show over time and prove to them like, hey, like, yeah, you can trust me, you can lean on me, and even though it's like I know the type of person I am, they also have had a different experience in life. And it would be wrong of me to be like offended and upset and like, well, why don't you trust me right off the bat? I'm a good person. It's not a reflection of me, it's a reflection of what they've been through. And it's the same with God. I don't not fully, deeply trust and have faith in Him as a reflection of Him. It's a reflection of what's happened to me in my life. And God understands that. God, I feel that. I feel that God sees that I'm trying and He is patient and loving and kind. And I just need, time to keep getting to know Him, to keep seeing that I can lean on Him and trust in Him and just keep growing in my faith and trust in Him. And but when I see like verses like that, where I'm like, oh man, like I would love to get there where I have just complete trust and faith in God so that I can have that peace and knowing that God's like, because I feel like the more you give yourself to God, the more you're going to get in return. And I don't want to give more of myself to God just to get stuff in return. But I do want to give more of myself to God so that I can have that loving relationship back from Him and have the love and the shield and the protection and the peace and the joy that and the purpose that comes with having a relationship with God. But I also know at the same time, for me personally, it's something that's just going to take time, and I'm just going to have to grow in my faith and trust in Him. And that's just how it is. Like, there's not no like magical pill that I can just like wake up tomorrow and like, oh, okay, everything's fine and I completely trust and have faith in God. Like, that's not how it is for me. That's not my experience. So I just have to keep taking it day by day and keep seeking Him and keep trying to get to know Him and praying to Him and keep reaching out and keep trying. And I know that even in 8 months, I've already made such a huge leap with believing in God and having faith and trust in Him sometimes. Is it 100%? No. But I would say it's probably like a 90% right now. So, I mean, that's great. And, that 10% will come in time. And I don't think that's unreasonable, you know. And I think that God completely understands. Um, because, there's a reason we refer to Him as our Father, our Heavenly Father, because He is a parent. He is, has that deep love that parents have for their children. And so, as a parent, like, I feel like it brings a new level of understanding of God. And it's amazing. And I know that there's people out there that don't want to have kids or can't. And that's your life and that's, between you and God. Um, but I do believe that having children does like bring you like an understanding, um, a level of understanding with God that's like very helpful, in my opinion. But I think, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't think you have to have children in order to understand God. I'm just saying, like, being a parent myself has helped me understand certain things about God that I don't think I would have understood if I wasn't a mom. Um, but like I said, God knows what He's doing, and you know all of that. So, and I don't think that you like for the people that can't have children, like you can still like adopt and be a parent and learn the things that parents learn and have that understanding of God. But then, I know that there's people who just don't want children and don't have children. And like I said, that's your decision, that's your life, and that's up between you and God. Um, I'm not judging because I've met people who I was like, I have one person in particular in my life that she didn't have children, and I thank God every day that she didn't. I don't know if it was on purpose or what, whether she had children or not, but I'm very glad she didn't. Um, so, anyways, uh, so I'm gonna get going, but I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm trying to keep the momentum of doing the videos every day, and being disciplined. So I will try my hardest to make a video tomorrow. I know I struggle over the weekends, and I'm so sorry. I'm working on it, but I really, really, I plan on doing a video tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.